Hello everybody, how are you all? So welcome you all to the next session on application of derivatives. Students, this would be the second session on this topic, application of derivatives. In the previous session, that is the first session, we have dealt some worked examples on the problems on rate measure. Okay, out of that, one question was a 5-marker question. Now in this session we are going to continue on the same topic, solving the problems on rate measure. Okay, we are going to solve the exercise problems. You can note down, we are going to solve the exercise problems from the exercise 6.1 1 by 1. All the questions in this exercise are not 5-marker questions, but I am going to specify those which are 5-marker questions and which are very much necessary for your second PUC main examinations, and few of the other questions would be useful for your CET examinations. Okay, so this is a very important session, so kindly bear interest and listen carefully. Are you ready, friends? Shall we go on to the next question? Right. I believe that you have all worked out the previous session problems so that you are thorough with what you can expect in the application of derivatives, particularly in rate measure problems. Now consider the first question. Find the rate of change of the area of the circle with respect to its radius. Most of the questions we are going to deal here would be with respect to time, but he is asking here how the area changes with respect to radius. Now consider the concept here is area of the circle. We know the formula for area of the circle, it is pi r square. Take it as equation 1. Okay, now we are going to differentiate equation 1 with respect to r. Why I am differentiating with respect to r? Because I want to find out with respect to radius. Oh, therefore, if you differentiate a with respect to r, it would be dA by dr. It is nothing but pi is a constant. Now what is derivative of r square? It is 2r. Okay, so this is nothing but 2 pi r. So let me take it as equation star. So this is the rate at which the area is changing with respect to radius. Now my first case is what happens when r is equal to 3 centimeter. Okay, therefore dA by dr at r is equal to 3 is nothing but 2 pi into, substitute for r, that is 3. So this is nothing but, what is 3 into 2? That is 6 pi. So area unit is square. So unit here is centimeter. So it is centimeter square per, the unit of radius is centimeter. Is it clear? So this is the solution. In the second case, he is told you to find when r is equal to 4 centimeter. Okay, therefore dA by dr when r is equal to 4 is nothing but, similarly substitute for r. So 2 pi into 4. So this is nothing but, what is 4 2s are? It is 8. Unit of area is centimeter square per unit of radius is centimeter. Just change, it is 8 pi because 4 into 2 is 8 and I have a constant here pi. So the rate of change of area with respect to radius when r is equal to 4 is 8 pi centimeter square per centimeter. So this will bring to the conclusion of the first question, a very simple question, and this would be useful for your CET questions. Okay, let's go to the next question. So the volume of a cube is increasing at a rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. How fast is the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 12 centimeter? I hope you remember this problem, which is very similar to the question we have worked in worked examples. Do you remember the cube? Yes, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to solve the same question. Okay, only thing is the values would be different. Okay, now consider a cube. Okay, consider a cube with the length of an edge, as x units. So I mean to say the length of this edge I am considering it as x units. Okay, therefore now what is the formula for surface area? What is the formula for surface area? Surface area is S is equal to 6x square. Remember, we have already solved this question. The surface area of the cube is 6x square. Next, volume. Volume of a cube is V is equal to x cube, isn't it? We have solved similar question in the worked example. Hope you remember it. Okay. Now, what is the data? Data is the volume of the cube is increasing. That means he has given me dV by dt. Remember, so dV by dt is 8 centimeter cube per second. You can also consider this as equation 3. Okay, let's go on. What should I find out? I want to find out how fast the surface area is increasing. Therefore, that means ds by dt when the length of an edge is 12 centimeter. That is, length of an edge I consider it as 12. So, when x is equal to 12 is unknown. So, I have to find out. So, this is a very important step. First, take down what the required formulas. Next, take down the data. Now, note down what you have to find out. Then go on with the procedure. Okay. Now, I am going to differentiate equation 2. Okay. Differentiating equation 2 with respect to t. Remember, with respect to t. Okay. Therefore, dv by dt is nothing but what is derivative of x cube? It is 3x square into, remember, x is again a function of t. It is just like your implicit function differentiation. Okay. Hope you remember. Now, from equation 3 I have dv by dt is nothing but 8 centimeter cube per second. Just use the value 8. Therefore, 8 is nothing but 3x square into dx by dt. Is it clear? By equation 3. Okay. I am using equation 3 here. So, therefore, dx by dt would be 8 divided by 3x square. Okay. Let me take it as equation 4. I have considered, I wanted dx by dt, I have got it. Now, I am going to differentiate equation 1. Okay. Differentiating equation 1 with respect to t again, because these are rate measure problems. You are differentiating with respect to t. Let us see what happens. Equation 1 I have is yes. Therefore, I will get ds by dt is nothing but 6 is a constant. Now, what is derivative of x square? Derivative of x square is 2x into, remember, x is again a function of t. So, it is dx by dt. So, I have got this equation. Therefore, I want to find out, remember what I have to find out? I want to find out ds by dt at x is equal to 12. This is nothing but, now what is 6 2s are? It is 12x, okay, into, now what is dx by dt? You can substitute dx by dt, which is 8 divided by 3x square. Okay, 8 divided by 3x square. Okay, this is by using 4, equation 4. Okay, so you can multiply this. I will get 12 8s are 96. So, 96 divided by 1 x term will be cancelled. I will be getting 3x. Okay. Therefore, substitute for x is equal to 12. This is nothing but 96 divided by 3 into 12. Okay. This is nothing but 96 by 12 3s is 36. Okay. So, what you are going to get? Can you divide it? So, divide it. 12 3s is 36. 12 8s is 96. The unit of surface area is centimeter is given. So, centimeter square per unit of time is second. Okay. So, the rate at which surface area is changing, okay, at when x is equal to 12 is 8 by 3 centimeter square per second. Okay. So this is the required solution. Remember, this would be a 5-marker question if they have asked you in their main exam, second PUC. They have not asked this question even once, but they may ask you this year. Be ready. Okay. Shall we move on to the next question? Right. So we know area A is given by pi r square. This is my equation 1. And what is the data given? Remember, data given is the radius of circle is increasing. That means he has given you dr by dt. So dr by dt is given as 3 centimeter per second. Okay, you can take it as equation 2. What have you have to find out? I want to find out, okay, I have to find out the rate at which area is increasing. So dA by dt at what radius? When the radius is 10 centimeter. This is what I have to find out. Is it clear? Now let us go on with the procedure. So let me consider equation 1, differentiating equation 1 with respect to t. Okay, therefore dA by dt is nothing but pi is a constant, derivative of r square is 2r into dr by dt. The reason is we are differentiating with respect to t, which is time. Okay, this is nothing but you have this 2 pi r into what is dr by dt is already given. This is 3. Why? By using equation 2. Okay, if you use equation 2, I'll get this. So it is 2 3s are 6 pi r. I have 6 pi r. Therefore, dA by dt when r is equal to 10 centimeter is nothing but, substitute for r, it is 6 pi into 10. So this is nothing but, what is 10 into 6? It is 60 pi. What is the unit of area? Area is unit square, that is, the unit here is centimeter. Centimeter square per second. Okay, the unit of time is second here. Sometimes the unit of time might be given in minutes, and that case you have to take per minute. Okay, please be careful with the units he has given with. Is it fine? So this is the solution for this question. Shall we move on to the next one? Right. Okay, the next question is, an edge of a variable cube is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. Again, this is an cube problem. Okay, this edge, what do you mean by edge? This length you call it as the edge of the cube. So if the edge of the cube is increasing, remember the volume of the cube also will become bigger. Okay, so now I have to find out at what rate the volume is increasing. Now you should remember, you have to find out when the edge is 10 centimeter, that is when the edge has increased to 10 centimeter, at what rate the volume also is increasing. Okay, very simple question. This question is pertaining to the volume of a cube. So if you remember the volume of the cube formula, that would be sufficient to find the solution of this question. Shall we proceed? Right. Remember, volume of a cube. What is the volume of a cube? V is equal to x cube. What do you mean by x? X is the length of any edge, length of an edge of the cube. Is it clear? So let me take it as equation 1. Okay, now what is the data given? The data given is the edge of the variable cube is increasing. That means the edge is increasing, means he has given me dx by dt. What is the given value? Dx by dt is 3 centimeter per second. Okay, now I have to find out how fast is the volume is increasing. That means I have to find out dv by dt at when at what time or at what length? When the edge length, that is when x is equal to 10 centimeter longer. So I have to find out dv by dt when x is equal to 10. Okay, so now what I am going to do it is differentiate equation 1 with respect to t. Okay, therefore dv by dt is nothing but, what is derivative of x cube? It is 3x square into dx by dt. Okay, so this is nothing but 3x square into, what is dx by dt? I've already here, I have here, it is 3. So this is nothing but 3 3s are 9 would be, 3 3s is 9x square. So dv by dt is 9x square. But I have to find out dv by dt at x is equal to 10. Therefore, dv by dt at, this is enough for you to write if you this much, dv by dt at x is equal to 10 is nothing but 9 into, substitute for x, this is 10 square. This is nothing but 9 into, remember what is 10 square? It is 100. So this is nothing but, now 9 into 100 is 900. Now what is the unit for volume? Volume is unit square. Your unit is centimeter. So centimeter cube per, when unit of time is second. So the rate at which volume is changing with respect to time when x is 10 centimeter is 900 centimeter cube per second. So this is the solution for this question. Okay, very simple, isn't it? Right, we'll move on to the next one. Let's go to the next question. A stone is dropped into a quiet lake and waves move in circular speed. We have solved a similar question in worked example in the previous session. Hope you are thorough with that concept. Okay, a stone is dropped into a quiet lake and waves move in circles at a speed of 5 centimeter per second. Remember, when you drop a stone, the waves will move in a uniform circular waves he is telling. Okay, so now he is telling you this is the rate at which the radius is increasing. When he says the waves are moving, remember the rate at which the dr by dt is given as 5 centimeter per second. Now at the instant when the radius of the circular wave is 8 centimeter. Now let me assume I have a circle whose radius is 8 centimeter. Now I have to find out how fast is the area increasing. Now I have to find out the area occupied, or area, the rate at which the area is increasing when the radius of the circle or the radius of the circular wave is 8 centimeter. Okay, it's a very simple question here. Only thing you have to know is the area of the circle. Are you, is it clear? Shall we continue? Okay, therefore area of a circle with radius r units is what? A is equal to pi r square. Okay, so let me take it as equation 1. Now here what he has given, waves moving. Therefore what is data? This is my data. Data is dr by dt. This is given as, well, how much? 5 centimeter per second. Okay, what should I find out? At what at the instant when the radius of the circular is 8 centimeter, how fast is the enclosed area is increasing. So I have to find out dA by dt when the length of the radius is 8 centimeter. So this is what I have to find out. Okay, very simple question. We have almost done this kind of question. Let me differentiate equation 1 with respect to t. Okay, therefore what happens here? dA by dt is nothing but pi into derivative of r square is 2r into dr by dt. Okay, so this is nothing but, it is 2 pi r into, what is dr by dt has given? 5. So this is nothing but 5 2s are 10 pi r. So the rate at which the area is increasing is 10 pi r, but I have to find out when the radius is 10 units. Hence dA by dt when r is equal to 8 centimeter, when r is equal to 8 centimeter is nothing but 10 pi into, substitute for r, that is 8. So this is nothing but What is 10 into 8? So it is 80 pi. What is the unit of area? Area is unit square. Here the unit given is centimeter. So centimeter square per unit of time is second, because here he has given it in terms of second. So this is the required solution for the above question. Okay, these are very simple procedures here. Only thing is you should have a clear idea of the given question. Okay, we will move on to the next question in the exercise. Look at the next question. The radius of a circle is increasing at the rate of 0.7 centimeter per second. What is the rate of increase of its circumference? Okay, so here this question is pertaining to the circumference of the circle. Now what is the formula for circumference? Circumference. Okay, you can also call it as the perimeter. In the shapes, in the regular shapes we consider it as perimeter, but in the circular ones we consider the circumference. So the circumference of the circle is nothing but 2 pi r. So if you remember the formula, this your work is 50% complete. And what is the data given? The data given is the radius of the circle is increasing. So that is dr by dt. Okay, the radius is increasing at the rate of how much? 0.7 centimeter per second. Okay, what you have to find out, what is the rate of increase of its circumference? Means I have to find out dc by dt. This you have to find out. Very simple. This is a 1 marker question for CET questions. Okay, you for CET you need not write all these steps. Only thing is remember how to do it. So differentiate equation 1 with respect to t. Okay, we get dc by dt is nothing but 2 pi is a constant. Now what is the derivative of r? So derivative of r is dr by dt. So this is nothing but 2 pi into what is dr by dt is given as 0.7. Okay, so this is nothing but what is 0.7 into 4? You can use your basic calculators. It would be 1.4 pi. Unit of circumference is what? Centimeter per unit of time is second. Is it clear? So this is a constant. So this would not depend on any variable. So the rate at which the circumference is increasing with respect to time would be 1.4 pi centimeter per second. Okay, very simple question, isn't it? So we have come to the conclusion of this question also. So shall we move on to the next question? The next question reads like this, the 7th one. The length x of a rectangle is decreasing at a rate of 5 centimeter per minute. Remember, here the unit is of time is minute. And the width y is increasing at the rate of 4 centimeter per minute. When x is 8 centimeter and y is equal to 6 centimeter, find the rates of change of the perimeter and the area of the rectangle. This similar question we have worked out in the worked example in this previous session. Hope you remember the procedure of this. Okay, if I take a rectangle, okay, now what happens here is the length is decreasing and the width would be increasing. Okay, now I have to find out the rate at which the perimeter changes and the rate at which the area changes when x and y, that is when the length is 6 centimeter and when the breadth is 6. So length is 8 centimeter and the breadth is 6 centimeter. A very popular question. Remember, this is a very important question with your second PUC main exam point of view. This would be a 5 marker question. You can expect this question to be in your second PUC main examination. Now we are going to solve this question. Now consider a rectangle with length x units and width y units. Okay, let me write the formulas, required formulas. Okay, now first formula what you are going to do it is perimeter. Okay, because we have to find out the rate at which the perimeter is changing. What is the formula for perimeter? We know perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times x plus 2 times y. So I am going to take it as 2 times x plus y. Take it as equation 1. And the next one is area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle A is nothing but we know x into y, that is length into breadth. Take it as equation 2. Next, take down the data given here. The data given here is, look here, the length x of a rectangle is decreasing. Please be careful this. The length is considered x. So dx by dt is considered as negative. Remember, negative 5 centimeter per minute. Okay. Next, and the width is increasing. So width I consider it as y. Therefore dy by dt is considered it as 4 centimeter per minute. Okay. Now I have to find out when x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6, rate of change of perimeter. So I have to find out when x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6, okay, dp by dt is unknown. I have to find out, and dA by dt is also unknown. I have to find out. Okay, so my basic procedure is over. Now I am going to the working part of the question. Now in the first case, okay, we are differentiating equation 1 with respect to time, that is t. Okay, let me differentiate equation 1 with respect to t. What is equation 1 here? P. Therefore I'll get dp by dt is nothing but 2 is a constant, keep it outside. X with respect to time will be dx by dt plus y with respect to t will be dy by dt. So this would be my derivative process. So this is nothing but 2 into, now what is dx by dt? Actually dx by dt is considered as minus 5, okay, plus dy by dt is considered as 4. So this is nothing but 2 into minus 5 plus 4 will be minus 1. This is nothing but minus 2. The unit of perimeter is centimeter. So minus 2 centimeter per minute. Please be careful because the unit here given is minute, not in time. Okay, you can say hence the perimeter is decreasing. Okay, the perimeter is decreasing, okay, at the rate of, okay, at the rate of 2 centimeter per minute. Okay, at the rate is 2 centimeter, but this decreasing will tell you the reason for negative sign. Is it clear? Now we are going to the second part of the question, that is the rate of change of area. Now I am going to differentiate equation 2 with respect to t again. Okay, and see what happens. Again here left hand side is dA by dt. So this is nothing but I have x into y, product of two functions. Let me use a product rule here. Keep x as it is. Derivative of y would be dy by dt plus y as it is. Derivative of x is dx by dt. Is it clear? Okay, so this is nothing but x into what is dy by dt? Dy by dt, let me consider it as 4 plus y into what is dx by dt? Dx by dt is minus 5. Okay, so we have almost got the solution. So this is nothing but 4x minus 5y. Okay, now I have to find out dA by dt when x is 8 and y is 6. Okay, therefore dA by dt when x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 6, okay, is nothing but 4 into, substitute for x is 8 minus 5 into y is 6. Okay, so this is nothing but what is 4 8s are? 4 8s are is 32, okay, minus 5 6 are is 30. Okay, so this is nothing but 32 minus 30 is 2. Now what is the unit of area? Area is unit square. So unit here is centimeter. So centimeter square per, the unit of time here is minute. Please be careful. Okay, therefore we conclude hence write the conclusion. Hence, the area is increasing. Remember, because it's a positive value here, the area is increasing at the rate of 2 centimeter square per minute. Okay, so this will bring to the conclusion of this question completely. Remember, this would be a very important question for your main examination for 5 marks. Okay, practice this question clearly so that you can easily get 5 marks in this topic. Okay, then, is it clear? Fine. Friends, we have come to the conclusion of this session. Okay, in this session we have solved a few problems on rate measure problems, and 1 or 2 questions were 5 marker questions. There are few more questions on rate measures of 5 marks which has been asked in your main examination in previous years. So we're going to solve those problems in the next session. Okay, be prepared for that session by going through the questions which has been solved in this session and the previous session. Hope you have enjoyed it and liked it, and also learned the concept of the problems on rate measure. Okay, so I'm going to sign off by this quote saying, you are always genius, only thing is you have to work hard. Okay, so we'll meet again in the next session. Okay, until then, take care and bye.